Hey, Kurt here, and I wanted to talk to you about ways to increase the conversion rate on your site starting at your homepage. So, when people land on your homepage, what's the first thing they see? Well, it's probably the logo. So you want to make sure you have a professionally designed logo. And a great way to get that is from something like 99 Designs, where you could crowdsource your logo. And I could do an entire video on ways to make sure you get good results out of crowdsourcing from 99 Designs. But regardless, a professional logo is going to be the first thing they see because people read in an F pattern. So they're going to start in the upper left of the page when they look at it. You know, we read top to bottom, left to right. So they're going to start in that upper left. So you want your logo there. And there's an easy, quick hack we could do. Add a tagline to your logo. Since we know it's the first thing they're going to look at, okay, number one, it should be professional, but number two, it should have a quick tagline. And you can't fit a particularly big one into a logo. So let's go with 3 to 5 words. It's probably what you want to do. And you want some trust indicators up there. So free shipping, it's like a really obvious one, saying that you offer international shipping maybe, but I like just saying free shipping. You know, on free shipping on all orders, free shipping on orders over X. I think that's a very standard go-to to include. And then the third must-have item I really love would be a toll-free phone number. So yeah, we all have cell phones and we don't really pay for long distance anymore. But a toll-free number still says, hey, I'm a legitimate real business. And you can get one for like $30 a month from Grasshopper or Ring Central, whatever you're comfortable with, and then forward it to the appropriate phone line. I use Grasshopper myself in my own business. I like it a lot. And then you want, so I think those are the important things. And then you want a search link. A lot of people, if you have a lot of products, consider doing search. And then make sure your header navigation is all about shopping. If they're landing on the homepage, they're showing intent, hey, we're interested in this brand, we want to shop. I see so many stores where they have their products buried under sub-menu that just says shop. And then everything else is just goofy stuff, like links to your blog. And which do you want? Do you want people to come to your site to read that blog that you never update, or buy something? Well, the latter, of course. So take all that stuff out, that extraneous stuff, and put it either into one submenu at the very end called info, or move it into the footer, and keep all that stuff down there. If people are looking for it, they'll find it. And then have everything else, all your shopping, break it out by collection, break it out by top sellers, whatever it is, and put that as your main nav. I think that would help a lot. And then people tend, immediately everybody tends to have a carousel. Okay, that's fine. I like the idea of a big image. It's catchy. Make sure it's something, appealing, like a lifestyle image, and it's professional and beautiful. But rather than do a carousel where you've got multiple images, we know that 90% of people, in usability studies, it's 89%, but we know 90% of people only ever see the first slide. And then all the other slides do is bloat load time. They're really there, carousels exist just to settle arguments in meetings. So we go, well, everybody can get their stuff up on the site. We'll just jam it all in this carousel. Just do one big hero image. Or if you're feeling particularly fancy, go with a video. You could make video work. Video often will boost conversions for site. But single image or video, and then have a headline over it with your positioning statement. Make it really clear what it is you offer, what your value proposition is, and who it's for. So hopefully you're not some generalist store selling a bunch of junk. You've got one or a few great products that are ideally, private label, that sell to a niche and solve a pain or problem. So come up with a concise headline that either explains that or has, if you can't come up with that, do something that offers a little bit of intrigue so that they know they're in the right place, but they're interested to learn more. And then don't forget your call to action. Say, hey, shop our bestseller, shop now. Something that use the 80-20 rule. If you have a single product that sells better than all your others, of course you do. You got to have one number one selling product. Link straight to that so that people can very quickly land on the site, see that you're real and professional, see who you're meant for, and then get to the product so they could buy it. The faster we can get someone to a product, the more likely they are to add to carts, the more likely they are to convert to a customer. So what about the rest of that darn about page? Well, it's much easier to get people to scroll than to click through. So this is why I love really long about pages, because there's no harm in them. And they do nothing but help by giving people all sorts of different ways, depending on how they want to shop to get into your site. So I would include either all or part of your about page. Ideally, with you as the face of your brand. I've talked about that before on here. And something so that they can connect with you, so they can see who they're buying from. They landed on a Shopify store. I'm sorry, they know you're not Amazon, Walmart, or Target. They get that it is a small business, and that's a good thing. Own it and get out there in front of it and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is our mission. This is my satisfaction guarantee, etc. And then from there, we want to give people multiple ways into the site to shop. So I like including a collection of featured bestsellers, and then from there do featured collections. So we're giving them 2 ways to shop. And then lastly, let's throw some social proof in there. So I like to do testimonials, reviews, the Yotpo Carousel widget, Yotpo being a review app. It's wonderful. Include the Yotpo Carousel widget, just a great way to display social proof. And then if you've ever been quoted or featured in any kind of press or media, include those logos on there. There's some nice PR opportunities, some press info that adds a lot of credibility. And then lastly, finally, you can get to your footer. And that's where you could put all that other stuff like blogs and social media and all that junk. I don't want to catch any of you putting social media links in your header. All that does is, you went through all that effort to get someone onto your site, and then right at the top, you got a little bug reminding them, hey, you should go check your Facebook notifications. Maybe your ex-girlfriend updated her status. You should go check that out. Get rid of that stuff. Don't put links to other sites in your header. It's craziness. But yeah, I hope all of that helps you. Of course, if you would like to work with me, you can apply at ethercycle.com. There's links in the info of the YouTube clip. Or, if you want to know, I do one of these every Sunday. If you want more info, click subscribe or head to kurtelster.com. That's my name. And sign up for my newsletter. I look forward to hearing from you. If you send me a thoughtful email, I will send you a thoughtful reply. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it.